Okay, I'll call this land use hearing from the Board of Morrow County Commissioners to order. On the agenda today. Well, I'll be gonna open the public hearing now and I'll read what the subject is. The application is appeal of conditional use permit CUPN -386-25 Jose A. Arenado Campos, applicant and owner, City of Oregon, appellant. The conditional use permit is to allow the temporary storage of trucks and the temporary operation of a commercial trucking business on residential property. Property is described as tax lot 1600 of Assessor's Map 5N 26E 224CA. The subject parcel is zoned suburban residential SR and is located outside the city of Oregon's urban growth boundary, UGB. Criteria for approval include Morrow County zoning ordinance, Article 3, Section 3.050, suburban residential, and Article 6, Section 6.050G, standards governing conditional uses, home occupations. At the end of the July 6th hearing, the Board of Commissioners concluded public testimony and kept the record open to allow additional evidence to be submitted per the 777 rule. The board unanimously approved the motion to continue the hearing to August 20th for deliberation and a decision only. There will not be additional testimony today unless the commission desires to reopen the record and allow more testimony. So with that, we'll start with our staff report, please.
Thank you, Chair. The county has, I'm Caitlin Kennedy, the compliance planner here with the county. And before we get started on staff report, can we enter the county memo that was turned in with the packet into record?
I'd move to admit that memo into the record. I second.
Moving second to admit the document into record. In favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. This hearing is a continuance from the July 16th. No new materials have been added besides just a memo documenting that nothing's been added, that we would be going off what was presented before. He is requesting permission to park and use one commercial trucking unit for the harvest season, and then in the dormant months, park 2 10-wheelers and one other commercial unit. We do recommend 2 options, one being to deny the appeal and uphold the planning commission decision to approve CUP-N386-25 with conditions of approval and remove the condition requiring a city roadway permit, or option 2, approve the appeal and overturn the planning commission decision and deny the CUP.
Any question?
And just for further information, I did visit the site this morning, and we have pictures if you want to see just kind of what we're looking at. There was a tractor unit with a flatbed in the driveway, and then a tractor trailer that you can kind of see over the screening from the west side of the residence. But you can't see the 10-wheelers. And from the front, it's pretty screened.
Could you provide clarification in your statement for what Mr. Campos was asking for was the ability to have a truck and trailer during harvest season, and then also be able to park other vehicles during the dormant season. I would assume that he wants to be able to park those vehicles also during harvest.
Yes,
is that
also
correct?
during-
Okay, I just wanted to
year
get
round.
that clarification. Okay.
Sure. Paige Sully, attorney for the city. raised her hand.
Okay.
But if we aren't allowing that
We
public
aren't.
testimony.
I know, I
Yeah.
don't know.
No.
We haven't, that was my next, I was gonna ask if they were gonna take, if you guys wanted to take, does the board want to take any more public hearing?
No,
Public
I
testimony?
think that we made the motion last time that we weren't going to accept, so to change it now,
Well, it says here that
yeah.
the commission
We could
Anyway.
reopen, but I also don't have desire to reopen it.
Okay, I guess, is it a process question?
Yes.
Okay,
It's good, good. That's good.
Yes, would it be possible, I was not provided copies of the photos that are being entered into evidence today.
There are no,
Uh,
we haven't entered those.
We haven't entered those, we just have them.
they're
available.
being tendered to the commission,
No, they have not.
presumably for them to review. And they've been summarized. So unless they're going to be completely disregarded and the summary stricken from the record, I believe that the party should have access to those as well.
It's the commissioner's choice. We have not presented the photos and we can strike it from the record. We just, that's a pretty routine, thing for us to do a field trip before a hearing, so.
what's your choice? Do you wanna, so we'd have to continue this again for them to review.
No, I would just like a copy sent to me now, or, I mean, it may be common practice, but it's additional material that is coming before the board that the appealing party isn't privy to.
Do we have the ability to send it to her now?
Not instantly.
No,
I move that we have it stricken from the record.
I second.
They moved a second, I can strike it from the record. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. It's struck from the record. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, oh, one other thing I forgot to ask is conflict of interest. Do any of the commissioners have any conflict of interest on this that they would like to announce this
No.
time?
No.
Okay. Okay. Any more staff, any more questions of staff? I have one. Now, just a clarification, it's been a while since, this use meets the county zoning ordinances for home occupation, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
and we've processed a dozen,
17.
Yeah,
17.
yeah, no, I just want to make that perfect clear. Okay, any more questions of staff?
Mhm.
Then the commission will deliberate and make their decision.
So did Dave formally close the hearing?
You can, before you make a decision, you need to close the hearing, but you can deliberate during the open hearing. Dan, feel free to chime in if I didn't get that exactly right, but if while you're deliberating, you want to ask questions, then you should probably keep the hearing open.
Ask questions of you.
Yeah, as you need information, you can ask questions, but as Ms. Sully pointed out, avoid something that launches into new evidence. So don't ask for any new traffic engineering information, things like that. But you're the decider and you ask questions as you need to.
And should that be done now, Dan, or close the public hearing?
Well, this is all part of a public hearing, but if, what I see is kind of open record, closed record. The record is currently closed and we're here open to the public hearing so the public can witness this, but no public testimony, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to state that I am in favor of upholding the planning commission decision for these reasons. I want to make sure I got this in. That the use does meet the county zoning.
So Dave, how about if I do this? I'll make the motion to deny the appeal and uphold the planning commission decision to approve CUPN 386-25 with conditions of approval and remove the condition requiring a city roadway permit. So we'll look for a second and we'll have this discussion. If there's a second.
I'll second it.
Okay. Been moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead and state your reasons why, you're
I
supportive.
could do that.
Because that's under discussion. I just wanted to make sure we're kind of
Yeah,
I'm
I
in the
see. You
process.
want to get it under motion before we have discussion.
correct.
Okay,
Wait,
the use
did we
use
close the
meets
public
county
hearing?
zoning standards for home occupation. There's been in my opinion, there's been adequate mitigation, the conditions address identified those. It's a temporary nature, 1 year limit, minimizes long-term concerns. And economic consideration, it supports the agricultural economy during the transition period. And we have a precedent of consistent with similar approval countywide. The only thing I might add, and I don't know if the board members, what they think of this, is add one more condition where you have enhanced monitoring, where the county will conduct quarterly site inspections to ensure compliance with all the conditions. That's what I know.
Just a point of order, did chair close the hearing and then you made the motion?
No,
Okay,
I didn't close the hearing.
okay, so we'll have to do it, close the hearing, because the motion has to come after the hearing is closed. Okay.
That's what I thought I was asking earlier.
Oh,
Then Dan's.
okay. Sorry, so just for the formality, if you don't mind
No,
closing
I
the
love
hearing.
formality.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's why we're here, and Dan's
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
so,
Okay, so I'll close the public hearing portion, and now the commission will make its decision.
So, for the record, I will again make the motion to deny the appeal and uphold the planning commission decision to approve CUP and 386-25 with conditions of approval and remove the condition requiring a city roadway permit.
before I second, would you be willing to make the addition that Chair Sykes suggested
Sure.
of having a quarterly check-in to make
Check-in.
sure that
Conditions are being
all
followed.
conditions are being followed?
I'd be agreeable to that.
Okay, with that, I will second that motion with that addition.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. I guess I should ask, that's a vision. Did you get that down, Valerie?
Yes.
it's fast.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Okay, thank you. We'll conclude, or
Yeah.
we don't have a plan.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
and we'll have some findings for you to sign, probably 2 weeks from today.
okay, thank you all for
For one
coming.
signature or two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Sorry, Dave, I just thought that, it's a formality of the.
Oh,
No,
they're just